Hey y'all, how's it going? Hope you're doing well today. Welcome to Sahadka. My name is Valentina, and today we're doing a fun video of me trying to do something new, kind of new. I'm gonna try and sew a dress out of a sheet that I bought. I've sewn a dress before, almost a year ago, out of a curtain that I thrifted, and this was a sheet that I thrifted, and it would make a super cute spring dress. And I have some inspiration pictures that I want it to look like, but not exactly. I don't really have a pattern, so I'm just kind of freehanding it and winging it, and we'll see if it works out. I really hope it does, because I do want some new dresses, and I'm super picky when I go to the store, so the only way I'll get them is if I make them myself. So if you're ready to try and see me make a dress, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, and let's go. This is the material we'll be working with that I really do love. Love the florally leaf pattern for a spring dress. I cut off the top not knowing what to do with it because it was different. And then I attempted to make my own pattern template thingy. And this was the only dress I had that doesn't have the stretchy material, so it would have worked best because the sheet is not stretchy. After I cut out all the paper pieces, I pinned them onto the fabric and cut out fabric pieces just for the top part. I didn't make a pattern for the bottom part of the dress. And since sheets are kind of thin and see-through, I did do a liner and just did that. And then I proceeded to sew the liner on. But then I realized that I forgot my straps. And I did everything the first go around, ironed it and all the stitching and everything. But then I had to scrap that and redo it with the straps, which was kind of disappointing. But, you know, mistakes were made and we keep going. So I planned on having tie straps, so I cut out 4 pieces and the new liner and the new front piece for both the front and the back, because I already stitched it all, and if I cut it out, like cut the stitching apart, it would be too small. So I proceeded to attach the straps and redo all the work. I did end up getting the straps attached. I did attach them a little bit wrong, but I fixed them later. But then I proceeded to add on a zipper, one of those invisible zippers. I'm still trying to figure out how they work. I did a pretty good job on this one, I would say. And this is how it looks so far. So then I proceeded to cut another piece of fabric. Wasn't sure what for. I did front and back of a rectangle, and I attached it to that top piece. And it would have made a cute shirt if I stopped here. And I wanted it to be a midi dress, so that was the bottom. And then I decided that I hated how that top part looked, and it was going to look weird once I attached the bottom, so I cut it off, unfortunately. But it would have been a cute shirt. And after I cut that off, I put the skirt piece on top of this to sew it together, the bottom and the top. After sewing the bottom skirt piece to the top piece, this is how it looked. And this is how it looked on me. The back is all weird. I'm still trying to figure out here. And that's the front. I feel like the skirt has way too much fabric and it needs to be a little bit tighter in the waist. So I attempted to fix that and try and figure out what the strap situation going on. I did a bunch of cutting, started cutting the skirts, started cutting other stuff, made accidental holes, and evidently it did not help. After I did all that cutting, this is essentially how it looked, basically the same. From a distance, it may look okay, but it has a very weird feel on and looks kind of weird. But I did learn how to pleat, so that's a success. I am deciding to call it quits on this project. I've spent way too much time on it, and I'm gonna throw it away, and maybe one day I'll end up fixing it once I learn how to sew clothes, because I'm not really good at clothing yet. I do want to learn a lot more, and I do want to actually buy some patterns. I think that would be easier for me to just start with some patterns. I did quite a few pieces, like just very simple ones without patterns, and I can do the simple ones without patterns. But more intricate ones like this, like dresses and stuff like that, it's a lot harder without a pattern. So I'm gonna plan on going and buying some, or like seeing if there's any that I can thrift or find on Facebook Marketplace. But thanks for following along on this journey with me, and not everything is a success, and you're gonna have failures, and you're gonna want to give up, and sometimes it's okay to give up if it's not going your way. You can pick up back later or pick up something different and learn the skill. And it wasn't all a fail. I did learn different things, so there's always a success to be seen. But yeah, it's a little disappointing. I did really like this pattern on this sheet, but maybe I'll end up making something else out of it, because there's big pieces of fabric that I didn't cut, so we'll see. But thanks so much for following along with me, for watching this. If you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more from me, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the little bell button, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.